Good morning. Welcome to day 6 on the Seven Lakes circuit. Well, I had a beautiful camp spot. It's in the middle of nowhere at the Mallo trailhead. So it was super quiet, but this cold had me coughing and hacking all night. So it is what it is. I feel not too bad right now. So I'm going to get up, and it's a bluebird day. It looks like it's going to be really warm. So hopefully we can slowly make it up this mountain. And then after that, I plan to stop at that wonderful beach to relax and swim again before heading back into town to my favorite restaurant, Rosa's. I think I'm going to get a steak again. Ha ha ha! All that food. If you hadn't seen the previous video, you are not going to want to miss it.
Welcome to SWELLER'S and Dwellers. What do you think I'm having for breakfast? You guessed it. I whipped up some oatmeal with powdered milk, banana, and dulce leche to sweeten it up. Oh yeah, baby. It's gonna be good. There is no more delicious way to start your morning than this. Especially camping. Nothing but me and the birds. My other task this morning, well, I have feathers all over the car floating around because the floor of the car has some rails that the seats sort of move back and forth on. They've got a sharp end on them, so they poked 2 small holes in my down sleeping bag at the end. So I had to sew those holes up using my needle and thread. I'll tell you what, when you travel like Sweller and Dweller, your work is never done. There's always something going on. Which reminds me, I also have a hole in the rear of my pants. But, you know, that doesn't really bother me, so I'm not going to worry about it. Why make work for yourself? Here's how you do dishes, Sweller and Dweller style. You pour a little bit of your tea into the dirty pot, swish it around, and then you drink it. It's just oatmeal with a bit of tea in it, but it leaves your pot much cleaner, and then it just needs a little rinse. And that's important, because water is precious out here. I have to filter everything I use, and that's a bit of work. Which reminds me, the next chore is to go filter some water. Let's go do it. The most important thing about filtering water is to find yourself a comfortable spot. My filter's a bit old and takes a lot of work, so I need to be comfortable. Once we're comfortable, it just gets down to pumping. Hundreds of pumps for a couple liters. Still going, but almost done. Are you ready? I'm finally ready. Let's have a go at Cerro Mallo, deep in the Seven Lakes area of Argentina. The trail begins through some fairly thick bush. After only a couple minutes, I gotta stop and take off the long sleeve. It is gonna be a barn burner of a day. I'm glad I'm starting early. Can you hear those birds? Oh, getting some views of a ridge way up high. Here's a sign telling us start back down 4 p.m. at the latest. Well, after about 20 minutes, it seems like I'm going about 75% of my normal speed. As you know, I'm in the midst of a cold, but you know what? That's okay. I don't want to overdo it. We got tons of time. It's an absolutely beautiful bluebird day, so there's no reason to rush. We want to make sure that we get to the top without exhausting ourselves. If there was a stat for the most cobwebs on the trail, this one would win. It was way worse at the bottom. It's starting to ease up as I get some elevation, but wow, man. I hope they aren't tarantula cobwebs. Which reminds me, we haven't seen any tarantulas since Chile, where we'd see at least one or two on every hike. I don't get it. We're not that far away. Aren't they allowed to cross the border? Look at this. A bridge across the stream using an enormous old fallen log. Beautiful. The trail does get a bit confusing at points, but just keep following the arrows. But it's not critical because if you do get off trail, you're not going to get far anyways in this jungle. Well, after an hour, we're a third of the way up. We're back to 100% pace, but I don't know if that's going to last. I feel good, but I think I'm going to get knackered once we get out into the sun and start getting more and more elevation. It's going to tire me out. What? You were really looking forward to getting to the top? Well, don't worry. We'll make it. I just might be a bit knackered. Let's push on. Almost halfway up. Let's sit and have a well-deserved drink. We're getting our first glimpse of the lake way below through the trees. We have to go straight up 1.2 kilometers and we've come 800 meters. So hopefully, if all the stats are right, we're 2/3 of the way up. But I'm starting to feel it. But that's okay. It's a nice day. We got plenty of time. I'll just take the last bit a bit slower. But right now, let's stop and charge up. Let's have a granola bar with some chocolate chips in it, of course. Take a breather. Reach that altitude where the forest is starting to thin a bit, and we can see a bit more. I am beat. I'm tired. This cold is hammering me. My nose is full of snot, and every time I cough, it's just pain in my chest. It's so sore. Oh, tomorrow is a rest day before we start heading back toward Bariloche. Wow, what a view we're getting. I don't believe we can see the summit. We got to get over that ridge, and then it's further beyond. But wow, look at this beauty. Uh-oh, looks like we're going to start hitting patches of snow. Hopefully we can get through it. The snow is actually fairly supportive, so that's good. If it gets isothermic and we're sinking, that'll really suck. And the patches are small enough that if worse comes to worse, we can hopefully get around them without too much trouble. Oh, look at that. And on the left, unfortunately, I don't think that's the peak. I think the peak is still tucked in behind there. Oh, wow, we are really getting rewarded now. We're almost to the ridge. This part really isn't so much fun. It's kind of like 2 steps forward, half step back. Beautiful views on the way up though. Wow. Just steps from reaching the ridge. Gonna pop over. Oh, yeah. Nice. Oh. Alright, now that we're up here, we gotta start curling left towards the summit. I'm not sure that's it. It might be hidden in behind.
Well, as magnificent as that is, I don't think that's the summit. I think it's further behind. But look at this view down the valley where we came from. Yeah, baby. I'm not sure how much more elevation to go. Maybe 250 or 300 meters maximum, I hope. Oh, let's stop and have a piece of chocolate. Oh, I'm getting tired. Well, I was right. That wasn't the summit we could see from the bowl. Oh, we gotta traverse around here. It still looks like it's a fair ways off. I think it's a bit deceiving though. I don't think it's that far. Hopefully not. We have to go down a bit though. Ah, really beautiful traversing along here though. A bit of a dubious snow slope to cross. We'll just have to be careful. Oh, here we go. Almost to the final summit block. Looks like we sneak up on the left-hand side of the ridge there. Hopefully to the left of the snow. Hidden somewhere is a good path. Well, I don't know. That's starting to look a little spicy. I hope the trail curls around to the left behind that ridge and away from the snow to an easier line. Well, after half an hour, we've done that traverse, and we are at the base of the final summit block. Unfortunately, the trail goes right through the snow. I don't know, it looks pretty fierce. We'll give it a shot. Only 150 meters to go. Hopefully we can do it. Oh, we're almost to the ridge top. Oh, I can see rock. I think this is it. I think we've reached it. Oh. Oh, yes, my friends. We have done it. Yes, my friends, we have done it! The summit of Cerro Mallo, Argentina! Woo! There's some remnants of a shrine or something just below the summit. It's absolutely destroyed though. Just below the summit, out of the wind, enjoying a well-deserved cheese sandwich. Took us just under 4 hours, about what I was hoping for and gunning for. Well, the bonus of all that suffering on the snow on the way up is it should give us a great ski down. Woo! See all the work I do for you? This is such a cool, fun section of the trail.
Bienvenido a Rosas y vamos a Argentina.
Ah, perfecto. Oh, my buddy. He's always serving me. Let the feast begin. The starter is here. Let's take a look. Lettuce, some veggies, some sausage, cubes of cheese, and cut up pieces of steak and vegetables on a bed of lettuce. And a big basket of bread. I'm not even sure what all these vegetables are, but I'm starving and they're delicious. The food's coming fast and furious. Now we got a deer empanada. These empanadas are delicious. Flaky crust, packed full of meat. I normally don't eat fatty sausage like this, but after today, we need all the calories we can get. Bring it on! And these little cubes of steak with vegetables are tasty and a preview of what's to come. And in the bread basket, we've always got two kinds of bread. Fresh chunks of baguette and then some toasted pieces of baguette. Take your choice. And the main has arrived. Good timing, because I'm still starving. Big chunk of Argentinian steak and a big whopping pile of mashed potatoes. You know, most of the time, the mashed potatoes are lukewarm at best, but tonight, they are steaming. Look at those grill marks. With each bite of this steak, I can just feel the energy seeping into my body. I'm trying to eat slow, but it's hard. So good. Friday night, and the place is moderately busy. Oh, dessert is here. The gas tank is pretty much full, but we're not finished. We got some work to do. I got a flan with dulce leche to go along with it, and a big wallop of whipped cream. This thing is almost too beautiful to eat, but I'm going to eat it anyways. To sleep tonight, I'm going to head to the little mirador on the hill on the outskirts of town. It's not the quietest place. There's kids up there on dates, adults there on dates. I don't know, there's other people sleeping. It's just, I don't know. People come up with beer and drink in their car. It's just crazy. But you know what? I'm so tired. I'm going to sleep through it all. It doesn't matter. It's going to be great.
Next time on Sweller Van Dweller.
This pretty much sums up how I feel. This thing is spectacular. Cool looking vendor on the street.
If you enjoyed that video, then you should watch this one next. And if you've seen that one, well then you should watch this one. And if you've watched them both, well then, you're one of my top subscribers. And I appreciate you so much. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.